Hey y'all, what's up? I'm Amy, aka the Piscean Seer, and this is one of your daily collective messages. Like, and subscribe if you get anything out of this. Thank you so very much to those of you who do like, subscribe, and comment. It is always and forever going to be loved and appreciated. God, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, cosmic guides, all beings of the highest and purest white light only, with the best interest of me and the collective at heart. You are always and forever welcome into my readings, okay? Please give my wonderful, fabulous, and amazing Piscean Seer family the best and most accurate information for them at this time. Welcome to any new subscribers, okay? Welcome to my beautiful subscribers who are already here. I love and appreciate each and every single one of you guys, okay? Thank you so very much for coming, and thanks for coming back. That says communion, but I don't know why. Giving me Christian and Catholic energy, okay? You could have grown up very Christian and Catholic, but now you're very spiritual, okay? So, yeah. It says a ritual where bread and wine are consumed as a memorial of Yeshua's death and a symbol of spiritual union with Christ and fellow believers, okay? So, I don't know. Could be pointing to your connection that you have with Yeshua. It says the sharing or exchanging of intimate thoughts and feelings, especially when the exchange is on a mental or a spiritual level, okay? So that gives me the energy of you being in communion with the divine, okay? Like you're in communion with the divine energy, with the divine realm, okay? Like you can tap into so many different energies at this time that will help you along your sacred journey, okay? Which is lovely going into the notes because the note talks about the halo chakra or the soul star chakra, okay? So, the soul star chakra known as the seat of the soul, okay? It's the energy center of divine love. It houses the knowledge of all the soul contracts we have made in our many incarnations. It holds all karmic patterns we have held onto and have yet to heal. These are the lessons we need to learn in order for our soul to grow, okay? So, now that you're in this beautiful communion with the divine, you have this great relationship with them. I feel like they're wanting you to focus on your halo chakra or on your soul star chakra, okay? It's located 60 centimeters above the crown chakra, okay? It says this chakra point will open up only when we are ready to face who and what we really are in the big scheme of eternity, okay? So, when I was researching these, they all had like a crystal with them, okay? And I've read the Lemurian crystal to you guys before, but they said do it again. So, I'll be doing what I'm told around here. I'm all like, saying the alphabet in my head, okay? Lemurian light crystal. Seed crystal, okay. The Lemurian seed crystal, that's the one they want to look at. What's 283? So, the Lemurian seed crystal, the keywords are connection with the divine feminine, unification with the soul, access to knowledge and wisdom of ancient Lemuria, okay? So, this is the energy that you have tapped into, okay? It says Lemuria is remembered as a civilization with a different kind of consciousness, much more centered upon the emotional and spiritual dimensions that is our mentality based modern world. This deeper connection with the emotional spiritual domains correlates with the idea of the Garden of Eden, a paradisical place or state of being in which one felt in touch with the family or the oneness, okay, or in communion with the all, okay. So I feel like you're in that place, okay, or this is an energy that you're stepping into, and focusing on your crown and your soul star chakra will really help you to amplify this type of energy in your life, okay? It says our time and culture offer us a unique choice. Although we, like the Atlanteans, tend to rely too heavily upon the mind and technology, there are many who have learned to connect with and trust the intuitive, emotional knowings of our souls and spirit. To reach the next rung on evolution's ladder and to save ourselves from yet another catastrophic fall, we must learn to fully experience and integrate both the emotional, intuitive, and the rational, mental aspects of ourself, and reach with all our intensity for the connection with spirit. And I feel like this is what you truly are doing, okay? It says Lemurian seed crystals are just what their name implies. They are coded programs with the Lemurian consciousness vibrations, okay? So this is you, okay? You are coded and programmed with this Lemurian consciousness already. When one works with them in meditation, self-healing practices, or other modalities, the crystal can infuse one with a pure emotional, intuitive, spiritual awareness of the Lumerians, okay? So tapping into your soul star chakra, meditating with that, on that energy that you carry within yourself, can help you to tap into that energy, but also return to the paradise, or to reconnect with the soul, the sense of becoming more whole, okay? It says there may be a feeling of increased sensuality, a delicious appreciation of physical and emotional life. One may discover that one's true self has emerged at last, and that the divine presence is an almost tangible substance, especially when one is out in the world of nature. This is a gift of the Lemurian seeds, the return to the garden, okay? So you returning to the garden, returning to your original blueprint, returning to knowing how to truly follow your soul and the insights that the soul star downloads into you constantly. Like once you open it, which I feel you have done, it constantly guides you in the way that you need to go. It says Lemurian seed crystals allow one to access expanded states of consciousness easily and comfortably, and enable one to receive guidance from one's higher self, one's soul level energy, and one's highest guides. It is definitely a stone to employ when one wishes to access the protection of the council of the seraphim and the highest angelic entities. It opens the crown and the soul star chakras, assisting one in opening to the energy of the soul, okay? It says they are a teaching stone in that they allow one to attune to one's highest guides and to receive information from these beings. So the affirmation says, I reconnect with my own soul and the divine feminine, and I call forth knowledge, wisdom, and power from the ancient realm of Lemuria, okay? So this is what your unicorn guides are working with you on building a deeper connection, coming deeper into communion with your own soul and with the divine angelic energies that guide it, okay? Look at this right here, the angelic realms at the bottom of this deck, okay? So it says a team effort, charity, validation, and patience, okay? So have much patience with them at this time. And with your own energy, your energy could be just like a little bit wacky, a little bit all over the place, but you're receiving really high ascensions right now, okay? What's their energy? So we got unconditional love, the blueprint, okay? So you're tapping into the blueprint of your soul, okay? That's what I said. So we own. And we got cloud meditation with look up, okay? So look up is what, by look up, they mean look to your etheric chakras, okay? And I'm going to talk about all of them over the next couple of readings, okay? I'm going to cover the spirit chakra and the galactic chakra in the readings for tomorrow, okay? And then there's the divine gateway chakra that I'm also going to cover the next day after that, okay? So this is going to increase this beautiful solo magic that you do with yourself, and also allow you to more effortlessly sing the song of your soul, okay? You could be some sort of great diviner, or you could be a teacher, kind of like me. You're a great channel. I feel like you have a very strong throat chakra and heart chakra and solar plexus chakra. Your chakras are on point, okay? And this is why they're telling you to look to your etheric chakras to kind of go to the next level. You might be like you might have been doing a lot of work with just like your base chakras, or your main chakras, the root, the sacral, the solar plexus, the heart, the throat, the third eye, and the crown chakra. But now they want you to expand beyond that. When you expand beyond the mind, that's when you're tapping into those higher chakras, and you're really starting to be in communion with the divine the way that you're meant to. We got denial, okay? And we got feminine, and we got separation. So maybe you're overcoming, or you've overcome some sort of repressed emotions, because that's what the denial card says. It says repressed emotions, rejection, and unable to see below the surface. I feel like you've really been getting to the nitty gritty of any repressed emotions that you've been having, and this has been tapping you deeper into this beautiful feminine aspect of yourself, or you have been really empowering the divine feminine energy within you just by facing these things that maybe you were in denial about in the past. And I think that the illusion of separation has definitely faded, or this is something that's really about to make a lot of sense to you. And I think it's so interesting how spirit pushes us to a place of no contact, right? Or they push us into an energy of separation to teach us more about oneness, right? You would think that you need to be around more people to understand the people, or to, learn how to better deal with people, but it's really not. It's all a matter of you tapping into yourself, removing any and all repressed emotions, and learning not to chase people, or not to feel alone, or not to feel worried, because you're always connected to the people at all times. And I feel like this is what your unicorn guides are really helping you with, helping you to transform into a higher place in this spiritual journey, okay? Maybe you could have felt like you were at a crossroads recently and kind of really just wondering like, what are the next steps? Well, this is the guidance that you're getting from me. Or and like, I feel like you could be someone who watches quite a few readings, okay? I feel like you really put them all together and kind of make them work for you right along with whatever you're naturally intuitively called to do. And this is really increasing your material world and the outcome of the way that you can commune with the divine, and the way that you receive messages and guidance from them. You could have experienced a really big ego death recently, and this has boosted your creativity and helped you to step more into this fifth dimensional type of energy. So good fucking job, okay? You called in a fresh start, and you're doing good. And this is something you spent a lot of time on your own to do, So they're saying don't be so hesitant at this time when it comes to your big goals and your big dreams. You can accomplish those big goals and big dreams, but you just have to break them down to little steps and just accomplish a little step at a time. And while you're doing that, focus on your spiritual world, you know what I mean? And this teaches you to find more of that balance between, being super spiritual and still having to operate in this world. Because it's really easy, a lot of people get stuck in one or the other, right? They're either really stuck in this world and they think that like everything here matters, and all of this money and all of this time and all of this shit is important, or they're really stuck in the spiritual realm and they kind of go into la la land and they get a little bit delusional and they don't pay attention to their own lives at all. So that balance is very important, okay? And tapping into the soul star chakra also helps with that balance, helps it to be a smooth transition, okay? What else? What are these? Okay, we got the Empress. So you're extremely fertile at this time. But maybe your repressed emotions, because I was going to ask about that. I was going to say, what is this repressed emotions about? I feel like maybe you were afraid to step up to this pure divine feminine type of energy, like, because some people go through so much drama and so much pain, that they start to like chase the drama and the pain, like, oh, if they're not bringing drama, then they're not really loving me, or they're not really caring about me. And I think that this is why you had to go into your time of separation, so that you could really give yourself the real true love and really reacquaint yourself with how you should be treated and what you really do deserve. And this is a big healing that you have done, okay? You've released a lot of burdens by recognizing what real true love is, and, just setting boundaries and saying what you will accept and what you won't accept, okay? We got the King of Pentacles. I feel like when it comes to attracting money, it's really not a problem for you. But also, King of Pentacles is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, okay? So that could have been some Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn on the outside of you, causing a lot of burdens for you. Could be someone like in your family. Maybe it's a father energy that taught you like, money is so important. If you don't have money, then you don't have anything. You got to put on, you got to show these people who you are, like, but I just feel like, but I heard, there ain't no future in a front. I feel like whoever could have been teaching you this or drilling this into you, it doesn't even have to be a father, it could just be like somebody that's in their masculine energy that's really like, that feels like money is everything, like whoever was trying to drill that into you, like they are kind of empty inside, like they have their own traumas and their own things that they needed to heal and grow from, like that was just something that they picked up from somebody who mentored them or who taught them. And you've done a great job of like overcoming that way of thinking. What's this? We got the Knight of Swords. So this is why you're moving forward very quickly, okay? Like you're ascending at an extremely rapid rate. You could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We got the Knight of Wands, okay? And it's your spirituality that's carrying you on this quicker route, Like, there's a lot of passionate movement happening in your life. But also, I feel like, I don't know, maybe you could feel a little bit burdened about money. Maybe you could feel like, well, if I'm doing everything right, if I'm such an empress or if I'm such an emperor, then how come I can't, hold on to this money or hold on to a relationship? But I just feel like now is just still your time of separation, or there's still a lot of things that spirit's working on you with, and connecting to your etheric chakras is a big step, and you really can't have too many people around you while you're doing that, okay? Because if you can have them around, but it just confuses things. And I feel like there are a lot of people who don't have your best interest at heart, Like you're one of those people where it's the people that you love the most that are trying to create these illusions and doing magic in your life and trying to slow you down and stop you, And you need your peace of mind at this time so that you can continue to attract this abundance that the divine has for you. You need to be able to see clearly and to not be trapped in between two ways of thinking about these people who only drain you and leave you battle weary. These people who are going through towers and facing judgment because they refuse to renew their mind and to change the way that they think about you and the way that they think about life. These are people who are trapped in the past, okay? So just continue to do what it is that you're doing because you're the first one to do it. You cannot go to these people and get advice, or they can't make sense of, your soul star chakra and your spirit chakra and, your galactic chakra and all of this stuff, all of these things you have to lean on the divine to learn more about. Like, yes, I went and I read this and I read out the book and all of that shit, but I would not find my way to those things if spirit didn't lead me there. So you just have to be very aware of the way that spirit's leading you at this time, and just don't be in denial about anything. Take the time to look beneath the surface of anything that spirit is bringing up, because they're bringing it up for a good reason. What's the Empress and the Ten of Wands? We got the Nine of Cups, okay? They're bringing all of this to your attention for this wish fulfillment, right? For this like effortless communication with the divine, for this beautiful higher communion that you get to stay in at all times, okay? What's the Ten of Wands and the King of Pentacles? We got the Page of Cups, okay? So also I feel like there's a bit of stress excuse me, when it comes to like you going into new relationships or you starting something new, you could be about to start a new relationship with this King of Pentacles, you know. Not to say that they care so much about money, but they're just really good at attracting it. You know, and they just want to come in and show you like some sort of new love. And I think there are a lot of things that are still getting moved out of the way, moving out of your energy for you to make room, or you have made room for this person, okay? What's the King of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords? We got the Seven of Wands, okay? So, yeah, you're just a little bit, you could be like a little bit defensive at this time. You may need to like drop your guards just a little bit, and just don't worry like that people of the past or situations of the past are going to be able to burden you. And once you start to tap deeper into your higher etheric chakras, like I said, you have that deeper connection with your soul, with yourself, you know, and that communion that you have with the divine. And so things are a lot more clearer, and you're not so afraid to like make choices and decisions or to choose to work with certain people. What's the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands? We got the Page of Wands, okay? This is a new spiritual beginning in the middle of your spiritual journey, okay? Like you're going to a whole new level, and these things, like everything, I don't want to say everything is going to get like confusing all over again, but it definitely, like my gifts have been growing this whole time that I've been doing this, you know. So spirit definitely still like presents me with new gifts and new things and, you know, new ways of thinking and being that I really didn't think that I was capable of before when I started the journey, you know. So don't get it twisted and think that you like get to some certain point. The more you use it, the more it grows, the better you become at it. Just like, you know, exercising or anything else that you do. The more experience you have with it, the more you practice, the more you grow. So you are in a constant state of growth. What's the Knight of Wands and the Ten of Swords? We got the Hierophant, okay? So God makes sure that you continuously grow. And also when it comes to, you know, this Ten of Swords betrayal type of energy, know that that is something that God has completely removed from your life. You don't have to deal with that anymore. Unless it's something that you choose to deal with, okay? Yeah. And this is your justice, my love. With the Queen of Wands, you could be, look, justice looks so good on you, honey. You know, and like I said, they're calling judgment. They're calling judgment on anyone who ever tried to get in the way of you shining, or whoever tried to get in the way of your justice, or whoever tried to keep you from coming in from the cold, whoever tried to disrupt your balance or to tear away your stability and your ultimate happiness or your independent wealth or this time of celebration. They're under judgment. So it's okay for you to just focus on on some deeper things, you know, because, you know, like I say all the time, yeah, I tell on them, I talk all about them, I tell y'all everything. Any detail I get, I bring it to you. But at the same time, we want to teach, we want to educate, we want to evolve, because that is the point of the journey at the end of the day. Not to just focus on all the negativity and all the things that have gone wrong. And when you tap into your soul star chakra or your halo chakra, it definitely helps you to avoid the drama and the nonsense better. And it helps you to better understand the drama and the nonsense and to show this forgiveness, because you understand what those energies are really truly doing for the soul, okay? What's the Empress, the Ten of Wands, and the Nine of Cups? We got exploration, okay? It says boldness, unknown, and limitless, okay? So you're stepping into, yes, an unknown energy, but they want you to be very bold about it, to do it with courage, to do it with happiness, to know that it's unknown, but your soul has been through so many different situations and has so much experience that you're now allowed to tap into. So you really truly have nothing to worry about, and you're tapping into the higher angelic realm, so you really don't got nothing to worry about. What's the Ten of Wands, the King of Pentacles, and the Page of Cups? We got the promise, okay? This has been promised to you, this life, this higher connection, okay? Also, a soulmate has been promised to you, a partnership. someone you're meant to do life with, okay? So don't burden yourself and feel like you have to do everything, or you have to worry so much about attracting this or attracting that, or worrying that you're going to be doing this. You're going to be in separation forever, because separation is an illusion at the end of the day. And as long as you continue to heal your divine feminine and tap into this higher blueprint of unconditional love, you'll always know which way to go, and you'll always know how to attract just what you need when you need it. What's the King of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, and the Knight of Swords? We got destiny, okay? Because this is a destined path that you walk. It's a destined path. It's guided. You are on divine purpose. So follow your passions and don't be afraid to go out and be of service to others, because this is something that you were like born to do. You here to do that. What's the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and the Page of Wands? What's this? The heart chakra. Your heart chakra is very powerful. Okay, we got higher perspective. So you're being granted a higher perspective. This is what you have earned, okay? Going through some sort of cosmos awakening, okay? Tapping deeper into the communion with the energy of oneness, okay? Or tapping deeper into that energy of unity. What's the Knight of Wands, the Hierophant, and the Ten of Swords? We got inspirational creation, okay? Also, your creative energies are about to get a major boost, okay? Alchemy, you could be really into alchemy, or you could need to study alchemy to learn more about alchemy, okay? Because people be out here talking about like, oh, can't nobody attack me with no alchemy either. And that's how you know they don't know nothing about alchemy, because alchemy is all about the self and turning those base metals and those base energies that aren't serving you into a golden consciousness where you can operate from a higher energy, a higher vibration with a higher perspective. It's not meant to attack other people with it. So continue to focus on yourself. This is what you're doing. You're an alchemist, whether you know it or not. And also the elements are very powerful for you. Grounding yourself often, taking baths or swimming in nature's waters, okay? Connecting with fire and air. This helps you with the way that you think when you connect with air. When you connect with fire, you're connecting to your passion, to your creative energies, and to your soul, okay? Water connects you deeper with your emotions, helps you to gain a better understanding of them and of the emotions and feelings of others and how other people work. And when you connect with the energy of air, with air, okay, so air could be highly significant. When you connect with the energy of earth, it helps you to be more grounded, okay? And also, like they said, connecting with the halo chakra helps you connect with that earth star chakra, which is located beneath you, okay? 60 centimeters beneath you, okay? In the earth. It's always there under you, walking with you. That is the chakra that Archangel Sandalphon governs, okay? And also that energy helps you to stay tapped in with the crystalline grid energies and the energy of Gaia, okay? So make sure that you do your research on these different things that spirit brings to your attention. They don't tell you anything for no reason. It's like every single thing that you see in your life is a sign. It's like all of it is like big ass neon arrows pointing at the next way that you need to go in order to achieve some sort of breakthrough to the next higher energy that you're meant to be in. Your entire life is a continuous cycle of leaps of faith once you gain your freedom and you accept the new beginnings that God or your divine guides have to offer to you. What's the promise and destiny? We got trust, okay? So have a lot of trust at this time. Overcome any and all doubts and overcome your insecurities by loving yourself continuously, talking to yourself very nicely, being your support, being your cheerleader, okay? Boost yourself up and make sure that you show yourself that unconditional love now more than ever. because you're going to this higher place, and this new perspective has the ability to like make you doubt yourself, or make you kind of like, you know, recoil from what it is that you really want to do, because with the higher perspective comes like a real understanding of your responsibility and what you really truly are supposed to do here. And it can be a little bit intimidating, but this is who you are. Like I said, you are on a destined path. This is who you were born to be. These are the things you were born to do. So don't be afraid to do them, and don't talk yourself out of doing anything before you even give yourself a chance to be this beautiful, inspirational creator for others. What's destiny in higher perspective? We got adventure, okay? This is an adventure. It's meant to be looked at with this fun, joyous, you know, oh, I can't wait to see what's next, or I can't wait to see how I can grow next. It's supposed to be done with a lot of innocence and a playful state of mind, or a playful state of being. A happiness about what you can discover next. Sort of like a child would look at it. And that's why healing your inner child is very important. And I feel like that's what you've been doing a lot of this time. So don't be afraid to like discover new things, or to see what's out there next, or to discover new things within yourself. Like don't shy away from the things that you're insecure about, or the things that make you feel fear. Face those things head on, and find out what is it about that thing that's so significant. Because sometimes we're afraid of certain things within ourselves, or taking certain steps within our lives, because we think that we'll fail, or we think that we won't succeed. But you're not here to fail. You're here to be a success in every way. And you're destined to accomplish that goal. So look at your life as if you have already accomplished this. You've already accomplished a higher communion with the divine. You've already found your destined path. You've already found your soulmate. Everything that you desire is already yours. Everything you desire is already on its way, because everything that you desire is already yours. That's a very important mentality for you to have. What's higher perspective and inspirational creation? We got Gaia awakening, okay? It says preparing relocation and ascension. So you're being prepared for relocation to a higher state of being. That's beautiful. Okay. Yeah, and we got illumination, where a lot of things will be illuminated for you. So spend a lot of time meditating at this time. That's what the ancestors were saying too. And don't be afraid to express yourself, express your positivity and your joy, and to get inspired and try new things, no matter what anyone has to say or what anyone thinks about the things that you're doing. Follow the voice of your soul, no matter what. What's exploration, the promise, and breakthrough? We got honesty and communication, okay? So your guides, your spirit team, okay, they are extremely honest with you, okay? They would never lie to you, and they would never set you up to do anything stupid, okay? And you can trust that. I heard you could bet that, never gotta sweat that, okay? What's the promise, destiny, and trust, okay? We got forgiveness and understanding, okay? So when it comes to the people on the outside of you, trust why, like trust. Biggie, stop. Dang. When it comes to the people on the outside of you, trust in the forgiveness that spirit is asking you to have for them. And you might not always understand why people move the way that they move, but I mean, even with the higher perspective, right? Because like I have a higher perspective, but I still look at people sometimes and be like, I just don't get it. Like, ugh, why are they still doing this? You know, it still kind of doesn't make sense, but I still forgive them. I still love them, and I still try to be as honest with them as I possibly can, whether they like that shit or not. So it's really important that you have that kind of mentality, because there is a reason why you're being guided the way you're being guided, okay? What's destiny, a higher perspective, and adventure? We got self-acceptance, okay? This is a journey of you accepting yourself, accepting your soul, accepting everything beautiful about yourself. and believing the divine when they tell you such beautiful and amazing things about yourself and about your soul and about the energy that you have to offer, and not doubting or letting your insecure energies that you may have within yourself, even if it's just sometimes, not letting that get in the way of who God says you are. Because you are who God says you are, not who you've been thinking you are this whole time. You're coming into who you truly are. So accept yourself, accept the way you're evolving. Don't be ashamed of it, and don't let anybody else make you feel like you ought to be ashamed of it, because it's gorgeous. It's beautiful. And when you sit back and look at your life and compare where you used to be to where you are now, it's such a beautiful thing too. I know you feel the pride of your evolution, and you deserve to feel that. What's higher perspective, inspiration, creation, and Gaian awakening? We got blessings and abundance, and this is why you attracted all this beautiful blessings and abundance, okay? So keep doing what you're doing, because you're doing such a beautiful walk, baby. It looks so gorgeous. This is the greatest energy ever. Like, I almost want to cry. What's honesty and communication and forgiveness and understanding? We got earth and ground, okay? So really ground your energy right now, because like I said, they're doing a lot of work with your etheric chakras, okay? For whoever's watching this specifically, they're doing a lot of work on your soul star chakra specifically. And like I said, that activates your earth star chakra. So it's very important that you stay grounded so that you can maintain that balance, and the energy that they're ushering into you, though very powerful, it'll be a lot smoother for it to come in, okay? Because you're grounding that energy. It's like the energy's traveling from your soul star chakra down through your body and into your earth star chakra. It's a full body upgrade, but it's with emphasis on these two chakras that they're talking about. So make sure that you ground yourself quite a bit at this time, okay? And that you don't get like if you start feeling spacey or lightheaded or even clumsy, okay? Or even they're saying nauseous, okay? Ground yourself. What's forgiveness and understanding and self-acceptance? We got guardian angel, okay? You're surrounded by guardian angels at this time who are just whispering all of these beautiful things in your ear, bringing you these beautiful notes and, things for you to discover about yourself. And you've reached a place in your self-acceptance where it's like there's no going back. I mean, to earn this kind of ascension is such a beautiful thing, and it takes so much hard work to get there. So you might be tired of being separate from everyone else, but that is only temporary. You have plenty of time left in your life to create new memories and hang out with a lot of people, But this communion with the divine, this way that you're building your relationship with them, it's a once in a lifetime kind of thing. So take that time to yourself and enjoy it. Okay, we got cut the cords. Okay. So also, there could be some people you just need to cut cords with altogether, okay? So if you feel that's true for you, go ahead and do some cord cutting, call on Archangel Micheal. He's the best when it comes to cord cutting. Yesterday they had me imagine myself being engulfed in like a golden light, and then asking Archangel Micheal to cut any and all cords that are no longer serving me, any and all cords that were associated or related to like this past cycle that I just closed, and in order to make room for this new energy that's coming in order to make room for my manifestations and to make room for the next part of my sacred plan, okay? That's all happening by divine time, and also to make a lot more room for new downloads and new intuitive hits and nudges, And sometimes that's all that you need to do to show your surrender or to show that you're open to this energy. So, if you feel like that resonates with you, I would definitely try it. I love all the little meditations that they tell me to do. It gives me like such good feels. It gives me the good feels, man. I love spirit, my connection to them. Like, It's everything. I could not have gotten this far without it. And I don't even know how I was living life without it before, you know? What's honesty, communication, forgiveness, and understanding, and earth and ground? We got consume, okay? So also pay much attention to what you're consuming, or also this consume takes me back to this cut the cords energy. If you are around people, you know, and you just feel like drained, or you don't want to deal with them, or you feel much better when you're away from them, that's the biggest hint ever of which people in your life still have cords to you that need to be cut. Like, if you just don't really want to deal with them at all, then that's a big sign, okay? And I know sometimes there are people like that in your life, but you can't necessarily afford to get away from them at that moment. So just ground yourself a lot and try to just separate your energy, because you don't have to ever leave a person in order to be separate from them, in order to cut their cord, or in order to keep their energy from consuming all of your good energy that you're currently working on grounding. Just make sure that you talk to spirit and you're very clear about making that separation, and not allowing, you know, like spirit has me say things like, I do not allow that person access to my energy. You know, my energy is not open to their projections or their negativity or anything that they wish to send my way, you know. Like, just be very specific. What's forgiveness and oneness, self-acceptance, and guardian angel? We got peace, okay? Yes, important to your peace and to your strength also. You need your strength up in order to receive this kind of ascension. And that's why they have you like really kind of away from people, separate. Even if you're around them, people feel like you're very separate from them. Like, they feel the separation, okay? And they might even feel like, you know, you're being weird or you don't like them or whatever, but it's just not about them. Yeah, we got defend, okay? Spirit's helping you to defend yourself by I heard like initiating separation, okay? Like, they are helping you to build your determination, helping you to build your creations, and revealing lots of different sacred secrets too, okay? We had reveal and then sacred, and that one above it is secret, okay? What's this one in the back? Hunt, okay? So spirit's helping you to keep your eyes on the prize and to get what it is that you need to get out of life. Sagittarius could be significant. What's consume and peace? We got energy, okay? Yeah. So you definitely have people around you trying to suck that energy out of you, and the hummingbird can talk about like but the hummingbird is sucking on the moonflower and not the sunflower, okay? So definitely giving me this energy of something that people sneak and do. Like, they sneak and find sneaky ways to try to drain your energy, and that's why the separation is necessary altogether. But the hummingbird, I was saying, gives me that energy of like very creative energy, also very quick moving energy. What's peace and strength? We got play. Yeah, so I feel like things are picking up. Things are picking up and moving much faster than you think that they are. But you're just going through really powerful ascensions, like I've said so many times in this, that it probably doesn't feel like that. You could feel low energy. You could feel like someone's like consuming your energy, but that's not the case, because you're being highly protected from it. If you do feel that way, then like I said, cut the cords. Excuse me, that's confirmation. And you know, they're saying like they're always going to reveal to you anyone who wishes to suck and drain your energy, okay? Even if it's not clear at first, it always becomes very apparent very quickly. And get ready for that shit to start happening much faster, okay? Like, your channeled messages are picking up. You're receiving a boost to your gifts with this activation of your halo chakra or your soul star chakra, okay? What's consume peace and energy? So we got energy medicine, okay? And we got the scales of karma. So, definitely you're about to feel so much greater about life, you know? And you're going to feel this deep rest, this deep peace within yourself. Also, you're going to get this boost of I can create any and everything that I want. Like, you're about to, like, this, the way this motivation is about to hit you so hard, it's going to be very beautiful for you, okay? You might just start doing all of these things you didn't know you could do out of nowhere, because that's kind of what happened to me. You know, I just started like painting and just doing all kinds of things. Like, I live a completely different life from the life I was living like 2 years ago when I started doing this, you know. And I love it. It's so much better. It feels like who I am. Like, I don't know how I was operating out of that energy that I was in. But the scales of karma have been balanced, okay? That cycle of disharmony, it's over. Now it's time for you to create new traditions. And also, the people on the outside of you who are under judgment are facing a lot of unfortunate events. Yeah, we got the Temple of Mary and the Temple of Secrets, okay? It says emotional expression, playful innocence, and exploitation, okay? So these are people who exploited your innocence, okay? People who are still keeping lots of secrets from you. But there are no secrets from you because you have access to the Temple of Secrets, okay? Especially when you're in isolation. When you're in a state of obsolation and observation, there's no secrets or ritual magic or anything of that nature that could get past you. So keep doing what you're doing, because Spirit's opening you up so that they can tell you more. What's energy medicine and the scales of karma? We got Tibetan fire serpent, okay? So it's talking about seeking a higher truth, discernment, a better path, and authority, okay? So you're being given more authority, okay? Being tapped into like an ascended master's level of truth, revelations, if that makes any sense. That's how I'm hearing it, okay? We got the violet fire. So working with the violet flame is such a great thing, okay? Especially when it comes to your higher chakras. But the violet flame is good all around, okay? Working with the violet flame right now a lot as you go through this transformation will be very great for you as well, okay? You're doing great. Yeah, we got light immersion, full system upgrade, and a power recall. So that's what I'm talking about, okay? Recall your power and get ready for these evolutionary downloads and this future thinking because this is really, really exciting. What's the final thought on this? We got Akashic Stargate, aligned with purpose, crossroads, and no wrong path, okay? And then we got Seraphim's Gateway, okay? That's what they were talking about in the beginning, okay? Tapping into the realm of the Seraphim, receiving a voice activation, angelic attunement, and more divine support. Ooh, baby. So it says a stargate is a portal that can take us through space and time to a whole other universe. It's based on the concept of the Einstein-Rosen bridge, or what is also known as a wormhole, where a speculative structure linking different points of space-time is created. In spirituality, a stargate is less about traveling on the physical three-dimensional level and more about making progress on the spiritual. A feature of many spiritual traditions is the idea that all of us have a stargate in our heart that connects us with the central lattice of consciousness, or the divine matrix, which the ancestor reading before this was talking about. That was the last card, the divine matrix, okay? It says the Buddha acknowledged we were the universe, while Yeshua said the kingdom of heaven is within you. The Akashic Stargate transports us to a space where we are given the opportunity to make a decision to accelerate the realization of our life purpose. So the Connect says visualize yourself at a crossroads. Tune into the direction that feels most joyful, light, and loving. Imagine yourself walking that road and see all that it brings you. It says, whenever the Akashic Stargate is presented to you, it's because you're at a critical point on your journey. You have the opportunity to move in a particular direction and you have to make a decision. This can feel overwhelming and you may be waiting for someone or something to make the decision for you, but you aren't here to walk a path that was set for you. You're here to walk a path that you have chosen. The next phase of your journey cannot unfold until you decide which way to go. Know that whatever direction you take and whatever decision you make, you'll always be on the right path. No matter how you get there, you'll always end up in a similar space. Also, know that purpose isn't about doing your duty. It's about living life and experiencing joy, okay? So, with that, my love, I am done. I hope you guys have a happy, fabulous, wonderful, and amazing day, that you got something that you needed out of this, and I will see you later, my love. Bye.